Francois Labbé, when he gets a crack at it, and that's what we're talking about tonight, he has to really come up big to get back into the lineup. So this is Jim Carrey's movie before Mask was Ace Ventura. So the guys here in Portland have nicknamed this Jim Carrey Ace, Pet Detective Ace.
You see the numbers that he put up at Wisconsin. Had a heck of a career there. 4-year deal for $1.6 million. Shot in. Carey knocked that one away and dumped it. No, didn't dump it off. Held on to it.
Nobody comes near their undefeated guy. And that was Greg Spenrath, I believe, number 21. One of the guys that was in there blocking a jet. There's Spenrath going off. He is one of the tough guys for PEI. Pretty aggressive play by, that was Bruce Gardner that elbowed Curran out of the way. That's Spenrath with the little red goatee. We'll see it again.
The middle, cleared out of the zone nicely by Picard. Carey will come out deep. Gives himself time by playing it off the boards, but not out. LaRue shot saved by Carey. That was a good, quick shot by LaRue.
And here they come. It's LaRouche and Picard. Picard's on the left, number 7. Watch the defenseman back in. Look, they've given away the blue line now. Now they're to the top of the circle. Picard still wheeling and dealing, and a nice pass over to LaRouche. But talked to Barry Trotz, the Portland coach today, and he said, no, there is no easy way on Michel Picard. You can't stand him up when he comes down 2-on-2 or 1-on-1 if he is the puck carrier. You got to back in or he'll hoop you at the blue line. Moves before he dished. Watch this. That's terrific. One there, a second one there, and then falling. Yeah, well, that's why they loved him here in Portland last year. Michel Picard is, I would say, the most gifted offensive player in the American League today. And Gerard was just standing there for the tip-in, and not much that Jim Carrey could do on it.
Gerard will be getting the credit for the goal and a power. McCleary dumped it off on the wide side, then got it back. McCleary spun around, knocked down at center. Here we go. Kaminsky. Curran.
Oh, baby. Kevin Kaminsky really instigated that with Bruce Gardner.
Yeah.
Way smaller than Gardner. Kaminsky's 5'9" and 170 pounds, but he instigated it, and he threw the first couple, and then Gardner got loose.
Gerard gets his 4th of the year at 11:32 from LaRoche and Picard on the power play. We'll probably get 5 each here.
In his life. Now watch, they just stand together. I think Kaminsky was holding Gardner's stick. They're still on the right of your screen. When Gardner tried to get away, Kaminsky continued to hold. When they finally dropped the gloves, Kaminsky threw first. Yeah, he's holding the stick. Kaminsky, wham! Then the pant grab. See him grab the pants? Down they went.
Kaminsky with 105 minutes and penalties, 5th in the league in that department. Maine is number 1. Just another area where they lead. Working on this team for the Senators. Wide side to Laurent. He takes the big hit. Got picked right up off his skates. Centering pass deflected in front. What a... And that was Ed Murata taking that shot down the right wing side.
Well, this is the kamikaze line. Really, Kevin Kaminsky's nickname is kamikaze. Christie plays on the left and Kerry Clark on the right. These guys played together in junior on a line. They also played roller hockey international here for the New England Stingers this past year on a line. But watch this. They had gone at it a couple of seconds before this. All right, Jason Christie had to get a little airborne, but boy, did he take Francois Leroux.
Pick him up and put him down.
You know, he's from... And the good thing about him from a coaching standpoint, according to Barry Trotz, is he's got a skill of a scorer, but the mentality of a role player. He is tough, he will play a rugged game, and he is decent defensively, so that's terrific from a coaching standpoint.
Turned his stick around, took the shot the other way, and may pay for it. 2-on-2 break now the other way. Attempted tip, can't get a stick on it. What a play made by Darcy Simon for PEI. He tried to turn his stick around and shoot off the back side of it. As a result, he got caught up ice, but didn't suffer.
Lo and behold, reappear, yes, as a left-hand shot. Well, an average left-hand shot. He fanned on it and almost cost himself.
There was a phone booth over there on that side where he didn't see it. He went in and quickly came.
The blue line, even with Foster in deep.
Boback coming, Jensen the trailer. Boback looking to the middle. Again, nobody there. Foster, Jensen took it away. Somebody's open shot. Curran save made by LeBay. They found the empty ice right there in Brian.
Is in the lineup after an 8-game absence, and boy, his wheeling and dealing is one of the reasons that he is a top scorer in the American League. That was Boback made that whole play all the way around and deep. Mike Bobak is
post down there. Those big white columns. You're a winner. Some of the staff supplies the power, and you didn't make it. But it's a great promotion, and the kids love it. In fact, every kid in the seat wants to get down there and sit in that basket. Welcome back, everybody.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I wouldn't mind going down there and doing that, actually, but they didn't have a big enough basket.
You should have seen the souvenir stands in this building.
To lose pretty much sums up the way a lot of these Portland players feel.
You know what is really interesting as well, though, Gary, and I was anxious to see how the Portland Pirates would come out. This is the first game in the last 6 that they have played where there is not something on the line streak-wise. First, it was the American League start record. Then it was the pro hockey record. And in the middle of it, Jim Carey was beating Corey Hirsch's record for the greatest undefeated streak in the history of the American League by a goaltender. So this is really the first game in the last 6 where there isn't a streak on the line other than their own.
And they're trailing. It's only the 4th time they've been behind here in the 17 games they have played.
Seconds remaining. The seconds come down. The Pirates have won the Calder Cup. The party is on in Portland. A small Olaf trophy coming out of the net.
And the celebration in Portland for the Calder Cup winners last season included Tom and Joyce Ebright in the parade on Congress Street in downtown Portland, Maine, who have joined up a couple of times here in this game.
Gary, you know, to the naked eye, one would think that Jim Carey is wearing a mask that he had painted to really go along with the colors of his uniform here in Portland, but that's not the case.
That's a Wisconsin Badger mask. He is wearing it because he hasn't lost a game here. And before the game, he said, "It's my roots. I'm hanging on to my hockey roots at Wisconsin, besides that of superstition."
I guess he should be. The other one's ready to go, isn't it?
Got a brand new Pirate helmet mask. The way 2.4 years in average. It's the youngest team average age in the American Hockey League. Carey missed that one, fanned on it, but it rolled into the corner. Back over to get it, Bankowitz. Bankowitz trying to move out in front. The shot save made, kicked away by Carey. Battled, centering pass. Bankowitz had already moved out of the zone. Perkins.
Oh, what a good play by Chris Jensen. He wanted to get it in front to Kaminsky for the deflection, and he got better than that. He got the deflection that LeBay couldn't control, and then the rebound. I think Kaminsky got a little piece of the first one. The rebound was uncontrollable, and nobody got to Kaminsky in time. He picks up some of those 200 stitches in the trenches right there in front, and it's worth it when you score.
His second power play goal and his 6th overall on the season has tied the situation ahead or behind, and they haven't been behind often. But they just keep grinding. Clark. Oh, did he get leveled? Clark wound up and was off balance when Francois Leroux nailed him. This activity, though, is in the corner, and here's Kaminsky.
Same 2 guys that went in the first period, Kevin Kaminsky and Bruce Gardner. 19 black and 32 white. Oh, baby, did Francois Leroux ever take out Kerry Clark. Oh, what a hit.
Clark had wound up for the shot and had his weight on his back.
Busy. Leroux comes from right in front of the net. Look, right in front of the net. Here comes Leroux. Choo-choo. Bang. Clark was up in an instant.
Only 2-minute minors will be picked up here. Bruce Gardner and Kevin Kaminsky going to the sin bin.
Play together here. They stick up for one another.
Bobak gets leveled on the near side boards. He took a shot from guess who? Pitlick.
Blow the smoke away.
Yeah, roll the dice.
He's a lot like Dale Hunter, obviously, in the way that he plays. Anybody that knows. Watch this in a reverse angle. You know, I got to tell you something, partner. I'm finally realizing why you're calling him Ed Murata.
It's
there was a
that's not
you know
his
what?
name.
There was a typo in the sheets that we were given this morning. It's Pavel Dimitra, and I looked at it and I thought, gosh, there's a kid named Ed Murata out there that I didn't even know existed. And that's what it's all about.
That's him.
They inverted the D and the E at the beginning of
son of a gun
of Dimitra.
So that's Dimitra. I apologize to him. I'm looking at his jersey name. I'm going, that's not what this says.
But a lot of teams out there saying,
wow,
we got to get to know this Ed Murata.
Who is this guy?
Great player. We never heard of him before.
Never heard of him. He made his first appearance here tonight, and there he is again. Now on, we'll just go by the back of his jersey rather than what we've got on our our cards here.
And Penrath is really Spenrath because there's an N all the way. Boy, he let it rip.
goal of his professional career. Gardner gets on the board. We told you he played a strong game here anyway, and the Senators go back on.
No, it's our pal Ed Morita.
It's Ed Morita, that's right. He's taking off his uniform.
Pavel Dimitra.
Off the face-off. It'll be won by the Senators. Third period underway as
I'm going with the traditional Badger mask. It's a 1952 model made by Crazy Kathy out of Ireland. It's my roots. Right now, it's all I've got that keeps me in contact with Wisconsin. Somebody told me a long time ago, you can't lose your roots, and right now this is the only thing I have. I have a new car, new place, and this is my background.
Made me want to cry. It's all I have.
Everybody's gone.
My roots.
My life is gone. Well, that mask may be gone if he doesn't.
Yeah,
if he doesn't get some support in front. He needs a couple of goals here. One goal to tie it at least.
He'll tear up those roots if he takes an L in this game. One of these teams in this game. This has been the Muckers and Grinders. Rumble's shot held on to quick glove. We knew he had a quick glove, but Carey that time, it was so fast you hardly saw it.
Gosh, here's his old mask that we've shown you a couple of times with the Wisconsin Badger on it, but he's got a pirate coming next. There's the new mask that's waiting to go. It hasn't been broken in yet, but
not broken in.
Set to go.
Waiting, sitting. Maybe it's angry.
Spanking new. Brand spanking new. Well, there it is, walking out onto the ice by itself now, under its own power. The mask.
The mask. Off the face-off, the Senators. Bruce Gardner picked up his first goal, won the draw. Shot by Zent was way wide of the net. It up, it rolls out of the zone. Oh, put on by Kaminsky as he collided with Gardner.
Look at that!
Then Kaminsky chased Clark into it.
Perkins, number 6, Darren Perkins, just went right at Kevin Kaminsky. After Kaminsky just strafed Bruce Gardner into the boards. Perkins came out of nowhere, threw the glove down. That's Kerry Clark, who jumped in to help. Boy, did he go at Kaminsky.
Perkins came on to try and protect us.
Yeah, he did. Anxious to see what the penalties will be here, though. Could be a gamer.
Kinds of folks. Kerry Clark, who was involved. Kaminsky, who was involved.
Watch this, though. Watch the hit on 19 Black. It's going to come from the left. It's Kevin Kaminsky. Crunch. Man, now watch from the left of your screen as Perkins comes out of nowhere right there to get at Kaminsky. But Kaminsky got a left in and then wanted him. Look at Kaminsky going for him. His pal, Kerry Clark, beat him to him. Misconduct.
Perkins is the one who just went through the door. Misconduct watching that.
They don't miss a trick here in Portland. Misconduct.
Lord almighty.
I gotta love that.
So Perkins is out of the game on a game misconduct for moving in on that shot and Kaminsky gets one along with Clark on a charge for Kaminsky and a hitting from behind. That is Gardner, who's the man who took that initial shot from Kaminsky.
Now I know why Portland leads the league in penalties and in misconducts. Look,
I'm not gonna say anything. That's
okay, here we go. Look what you get as a prize when you get a misconduct.
A Kit Kat. 17:58 left to go here in the third period. There is a power play as the Pirates will be shorthanded, having drawn the extra 2. So the Senators get the opportunity to extend their 2-1 lead with the power play opportunity here. See whether or not they can convert on it. They've had a 1 for 2 on the power play. This is their third chance of the game. Corey Foster working the...
And see, that's a trip. Darren Rummel didn't make contact with the puck. That's a trip. Did you get
Sales here in the Maine, well, state of Maine, really, around the Cumberland County in Portland.
Arr, matey.
Kids loving that stuff, aren't they?
Arr, Pat. Show Fender your new belt.
We could do the voiceover for him. Kaminsky's out to take the face-off against Gardner. With a 2. Free, and there's the whistle. Almost got the tying goal. Martin Gendron was moving in the middle. Had the chance.
Your eyeball scrape. That hurts. He never misses a chance. He took down the big, tall timber on that one.
He could just barely reach him.
I know.
Fourth play, short-handed chance the other way. Short-handed, moving in. McCleary shot wide. May have gone off the end of the glove.
I think Jim Barry made the save on that.
Play in the middle. Todd Nelson. Look down low, blocked by the D. Diving LaRue back in front. LaRue pokes it away again. Bow back. Brunette, bow back, backhander, kicked away. Back for Nelson. Penalties over. Full strength. The Pirates do not convert. Still have the puck. Centered. Shot. Save. He never saw it. LeVay never saw that shot, but he made the save. What a move. Right place, right time. And LeVay comes up big. Just as Jim Carey did at the other end. Nelson down low, knocked away. Cleared up, not out of the zone. Held in. Great pressure put on here by Portland. Nelson knocked down. They try and clear again. Held on to, and they need an ice here, and they will finally, well, get it. As the play was made by Carey at the other end. Tremendous sustained pressure at the end of that power play and beyond by Portland.
In the middle of that, did you see the hit that Francois Leroux threw on Brunette? Oh, baby. Brunette, I think, was out on his feet trying to coast to the bench.
Back down through the middle. A shot save made by Carey, and he hangs on as Pankowitz took it in the slot.
Big Francois Leroux. 6'6", 225 at the end of a shift, and he steamrolled Andrew Brunette. Boom!
It's time to hear the undefeated streak. 14-0-3 is where they are right now, but Senators, even though they've been outshot 30-16, have done a great job. That one hit the post. Rebound, score! No goal! No goal!
Did the second one hit the post too? The first one by Clark did. There is Jason Christie.
Yeah, first shot at the post, followed up LeVay. I didn't think touched the second shot, but they're saying no goal. Hit the post. Yeah.
Well, the first one by Clark definitely hit the post. And the ref is standing there saying that the second one by Jason Christie hit the post as well. And Christie would know whether that went in or not, and he's just shaking his head. All right, reverse angle. Here is Clark in the slot. Shot being off the post to LeVay's left. Here is Jason Christie with the rebound. Low post.
Into the glove.
And a bouncer into the air. Free post in a minute.
So it remains a 2-1 game.
Caused the puck to bounce up like that, though, after Christie hit it off the post. See it from another angle here. Clark off the one post. Jeez.
Right into his glove.
Yeah, we lost sight of it because when it came off the post, it started flipping up directly behind the post. In other words, it didn't come out at the exact same angle that Christie shot it from.
See him holding his glove up. LeVay, the goaltender, signaling, I've got it, I've got it. Right. He just kind of waffled on him right here.
You know, you see him swinging around with his stick. If that doesn't bounce in the air, he bangs that into the net.
Yeah. He didn't know where it had gone.
No. He got 7 on the year, and it's 1-0 Lake.